In the vast expanse of today's digital landscape, a single vulnerability can turn a web application into a playground for cyber attackers. As we journey further into this digital era, the importance of web security cannot be overstated. The stakes are high, and the consequences of ignoring web security measures can be devastating. We're talking about data breaches, identity theft, financial loss, and damage to reputation. These potential threats aren't limited to large corporations either. Small businesses, non-profit organizations, and even individual users can find themselves in the crosshairs of cyber criminals. The reality is, if you're connected to the internet, you're a potential target. But fear not, for as daunting as these challenges may seem, there are effective strategies and tools available to help us fortify our defenses and protect our web applications. Hence, ensuring the security of web applications is not just an option but a critical necessity. Security by obscurity, an often debated concept, can serve as a first line of defense. But what does it mean? In essence, it's a strategy that involves hiding system vulnerabilities from potential attackers. You're not fixing the weaknesses. Instead, you're keeping them out of sight. Think of it as a game of hide and seek between your system and potential cyber threats. This strategy can be effective in preventing automated attacks from worms or scripts that are hard-coded to attack specific script types or default HTTP ports. For instance, web servers often reveal information about their type, version number, and operating system in header fields known as the web server banner. By limiting this information or hiding the server banner, you make it more challenging for attackers to launch targeted attacks. Similarly, changing the default HTTP port can also confuse potential attackers. While not a foolproof method, it adds an extra layer of complexity for potential attackers. Remember, in the world of cybersecurity, every bit of complexity can be a hurdle for those with malicious intent. The operating system, the software backbone of every server, and a prime target for attackers. These systems, whether they're running on Windows or Linux servers, are often the first point of contact for potential threats. Hence, it's crucial to harden these systems, making them as impenetrable as possible. What does hardening mean? It involves taking proactive steps to reduce a system's attack surface. This could include disabling unnecessary services, setting up strict user permissions, or installing security patches regularly. Moreover, it's not just about building walls. It's about regularly testing these walls for weaknesses. This process involves conducting vulnerability assessments, penetration tests, and implementing countermeasures to address any discovered vulnerabilities. This hardening process isn't a one-time task. It's an ongoing commitment to maintaining the security of your operating systems, constantly updating and adapting as new threats emerge. Remember, each layer of security you add makes it that much harder for an attacker to penetrate your system. And a hardened operating system can be a formidable barrier against cyber attacks. So, stay vigilant, stay secure, and keep your systems hardened. Firewalls and intrusion prevention systems, the sentinels of web security. Just as a castle has its watchtowers and guards, your web applications too need their defenses. Firewalls and intrusion prevention systems serve as these watchtowers, constantly on the lookout for potential threats. These are not your run-of-the-mill security guards, though. They are equipped with the ability to detect and block attacks in real time. Imagine having a shield that not only blocks incoming arrows but also identifies where they are coming from and neutralizes the threat instantly. Commercial firewalls from companies like WatchGuard and Palo Alto Networks are excellent choices. They are like the knights in shining armor, ready to defend your castle from all threats. For a more specialized defense, consider a web application firewall, or WAF, from vendors such as Cloudflare and Fortinet. These programs are like the elite guard, specifically trained to detect web application attacks and certain database attacks, stopping them in their tracks before they can do any harm. Remember, the goal is not to merely detect and block attacks, but to do so in real time. This is the age of instant gratification, and we believe your web applications deserve the same. These tools add an extra layer of defense, keeping your web applications safe from malicious traffic. In an increasingly mobile world, app security is as important as web security. We're not just talking about securing your phone with a passcode or fingerprint. We're talking about the apps you use every day, which may handle sensitive data. Just as with web applications, mobile apps need to be checked for issues like cryptographic key vulnerabilities, improper handling of sensitive data, and weaknesses in the login process. These checks often require a manual analysis and the use of specialized tools. Remember, securing your mobile apps is as crucial as securing your web applications. In the battle against cyber threats, every layer of security counts. Today, we've explored the importance of practicing security by obscurity, hardening your operating systems, implementing additional measures like firewalls and intrusion prevention systems, and ensuring mobile app security. Each of these steps plays a crucial role in creating a robust security strategy that can withstand the myriad of threats in our digital landscape. Remember, the safety of your web applications is a shared responsibility that requires continuous vigilance. Stay vigilant, stay secure. Protecting your web applications is a responsibility you cannot afford to overlook.